Now I've done it, right? Let's see where we left off. How long is this game? Oh yeah, these guys. What are they on?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man with his fog written on his back. Wow. Wow, dang, okay.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Alright, who are you?
I can tell you who we're not. Cop. We're not snitches. Or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, Cop Man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the Skull?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
No, I really don't.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
His voice rings with a
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
If a skull spots you, he will pull out his dagger and stab you without saying a word.
The lieutenant's voice is as calm as usual, a testament to the violence and death he's witnessed through the sight of his firearm.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
Ah, I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
The man... never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys know Sydney the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right
Cindy.
proper skull.
Sydney. I said Sydney. Sydney.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism.
The lost youth.
Odd, there isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Aren't there more skulls, Martin?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why
sketch.
there isn't much organized crime around here.
Okay.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
You might beat today's... Wait. Austrian mic seems lower. Ah, great. Wait, this is the last day? filter. Maybe my filter's too filter's crazy. Okay. Close. Or maybe I should just be a little bit up. Okay. Raising the gain and such.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Wait, so this game only has 4 days?
Yeah, we are.
Your trick is confusing. Are you part of the Skulls or not?
We're not franchise Skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
I see.
You'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
If I don't get this operation done, if I don't get the case done in on the 4th day, then I'm just gonna go play another game and just mark it as a failed experiment, and I'll try again off stream.
Throw him off his game.
Are you a Skull? Are you sure a Skull would say that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only saying practice things for now, so we don't mean no harm to the Skulls brand, or to you.
This is definitely something the Skulls would say. But we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls branding anyway. On the contrary, we're just here to market it.
Hold on. So why does a criminal gang need marketing?
We think of it more like 2 franchises merging. You know, us 2 and the Skulls. I really feel like we would add more to the table. Spice things up here in Martinez, you know. Get the old machine of pain and suffering oiled up real good.
What would these guys have to offer any organization?
Okay, I get it. What the Skulls do. But what do you franchise in? Youth unemployment? Doesn't it already have enough
There
spice?
can always be more. In the end, it won't matter. Till then,
So you're just pretending to be nasty and vicious as the Skulls?
Hey, we could be just as hard. Like pavement on top of pavement, or a brick on top of another brick.
or a grave on top of a grave.
Just more... Okay.
These kids have the vocabulary, but might be missing a brain.
Okay, so who's Von Yek?
Old man, it doesn't matter. You'll be long gone before his greatness is recognized.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm pretty old.
Yep, old as fuck.
Yeah, man. It's like at death's door. No wonder you know nothing about the future. You won't be there.
Alright, cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
What about them? Tertier, the blonde youth. Why does your jacket says piss flag written on the back of it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
You know what? I wish I was around people like this. That is definitely a state. I kind of wish I was around people like this, because, like, it's stupid, it's retarded, but it's so optimistic. At least these people are trying to say something, even though they're doing nothing.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
That's true. Makes sense.
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
So, what does... I forget. What does the piss represent? or what? Does the piss and the homosexual and the bundle of sticks? The piss and the what's it? Okay, so within the message, which is the piss and which is the bundle of sticks? I don't know. I kind of got lost. Or is it all encompassing? The urine and then the bundle of sticks, or urinating on the bundle of sticks.
Though he seemed lacking in vocabulary, it seems that the young man
Yes, of
has
course.
expertise in
Of
at least
course.
one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Why does yours says F the world?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
Something else entirely.
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though,
Blow it up.
you get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have 2 badass jackets and 2 badass cops?
Hey Kim,
Yes?
what do you think of their jackets? Do you think it's a coincidence?
What is? What are you implying?
There are 2 of us and 2 of these jackets. We should get these jackets. Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Oh, you more of a piss jacket or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Neither.
Come on, Kim. It's just a mental
Fine.
exercise.
If only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the 2 statements.
Message me on Instagram. My Discord is messed. But he'll catch something doing that. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can hit you up on. Oh yeah, I had. Let me open up another tab. I don't know what this feels like. Alright, cool.
Seems about right,
This got stupid.
especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
Absolutely.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Oh wait, let's see. Ask for. wait. Ask for the jackets for yourself and the lieutenant. Why not?
No. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Wait, how?
Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be Skull Kings in no
What?
time.
No! Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Wait, hold on, Ralph. I'm sending you a message right now.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
I got off work. Also, we shall talk later. Alright, cool.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower end.
Where's your voice? Not even prospects and already aspiring to not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings.
Wow,
What?
you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
Good old Kim. Always got my back.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yes, we want to be a cool Killer Skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have a skull jacket.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
Yup.
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You offer us your jackets like that? Oh, it'll be impolite to refuse.
Oh, man. Okay, I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. It's just stupid.
Ha. Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, just don't even wear those kind of stuff.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
You know what? I know what you said you were more of a piss bag guy, but I think I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one.
Why not? They've got a pair. But you don't want to express your
I
individuality?
already am expressing my individuality.
I'm not. I don't have a jacket anymore.
Good. I wanted you not to express yours.
Cold-hearted cop.
He's just looking out for y'all. Well, whatever. I'll take both of them then.
Do. I'm fine with that.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to you, right? And fuck the world all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's see. 1 Half-Life, 1 Reanimate, 1 Drama, 1 Authority. Awesome. Wait, negative authority plus drama. Alright. That should help a little bit, maybe.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
This is
Radio.
Precinct 57. How many?
Armored
Yes,
boots.
I got the mercenary's name and a few biographical details.
the lieutenant leans in to listen, notebook in hand.
Shoot.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer. That's Ellis Kortenaer. Exact date of birth unknown. He was signed into the Lelystad County Neonatal Care Unit on 28th of February 09.
Neonatal Care Center?
He was
Carry
found
it?
as a
Ugh.
newborn in a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the East Brand Military Academy in Vredefort at 17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminole conflict.
Okay.
Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering Revachol.
Okay. Wait, he was found in a leaf compactor?
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes. It's a detail the hospital had, the only detail in these files. So I thought it would be good for you to know.
Huh.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
Any information on this on his foster parents?
None, officer. Sorry.
So all we have to do is connect him to Colonel. Colonel is the armor.
Even
Okay.
that is a small miracle.
Connect him. Contact.
These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
No problem, Lieutenant.
A compliment from Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Not bad.
Well, we now have his name and service record now.
The name. This is very good. Elise Cortenard.
He says to himself.
Sometimes police work is about human dignity, about giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
All right, I'm out of here.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you
Leave. Hey, we got that done. Okay, so let's see what's in the notebook. Turn back the wheels of time. Get Estelle to talk about her associates. Choose to talk to her about her friends. Maybe she'll open up later after you help them upset the nightclub. I forgot who Estelle was. Ask about Ruby in the village. Ask the washerwoman who's hiding someone look around. Maybe get into her shack somehow. Okay. Completely forgot about Ruby, but since this guy's here.
Your munching has ruined my concentration.
I need to go back. Wait, is there anything you can tell me about this rifle?
It's a Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Ren, I need some to go back in time. Can you help me?
The lieutenant flashes you a quick side glance. His posture tenses. What are you up to now?
What?
He thinks
Enemies.
you're playing a joke on him.
Now. I'm sure the officer means it figuratively. Like a forensic technique or something, right?
I'm dead saying, yeah, let me get back to the time when love was still possible. I'm not kidding. This is for Rochelle. I need to return to the past. Right. Forensic technique. Can you help me out? Or not?
Forensic techniques are your forte, not mine, officer. Find another fool. I will not be part of your joke.
Okay, let's see where this goes.
Bon song, son. You must have a loose screw up there or something. Sounds like you really mean it. All right. I will entertain this fantasy if you tell me what interest does an RCM officer have in time travel.
Oh, you're in for a treat, officer. Seeing the playful side of old René is about as rare as a red rainbow.
Not actually that rare. It's just that red or monochrome rainbows usually occur at sunrise or sunset, when blue and green wavelengths are scattered before reaching water droplets. Fewer eyes to see them then.
Men have lost their way. I want to guide them back like a beacon.
Even after the revolution, after the beachhead, there was a chance. Had we just stayed true to our values. It happened slowly, like a seedling growing into a tree. Tiny incremental steps, imperceptible till the ticket was so thick you couldn't clear it with a flamethrower.
I know I can get history back onto the right track. I just want a second chance. I'm gonna do it right this time.
This time? What happened to the first time? Did you make a mistake? Did you fuck up? Everyone did. And there are no second chances. We don't deserve them. You can't just go back and restart. That would make everything meaningless.
A shadow of pain comes over his
There's
face.
something substantial moving in him, trying to get out.
Even thinking about this is invading his privacy. Better let it go. What is it?
Regret.
Oh. No, this is going too far. I should respect his privacy.
Honor walks, and virtue follows. You are truly a detective saint, for you refuse to veer even when no one is looking. Bravo.
Easy, Rene. Take it easy. You're right. Absolutely right. What was, and that's it. Isn't that right, officer?
Look, I just want to return back time. Can either you help me or not? Everyone deserves a second chance. Sure, why not?
Imbécile. Un putain d'imbécile.
Something about this topic was very personal to him, but the moment has passed.
You must forgive me in old Rene, officer. He can't stop being himself more than a scorpion can.
Enough yakking! We have a game to finish, so let's get back to it. Unless there's something else?
The Carabinier is too old and feeble to be useful, but you will carry on. Mouvere tempore, Kingsman. For the tenacious, no road is impassable. The old Carabinier looks at you with weary expectation.
Dang. Okay. I gotta put something into composure. Why not? I have a lot of skill points. Let me see if I can wear something. Too bad you can't wear anything. Wait, what's this?
Honorable One, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous.
Wait, there are honor points?
Of course there were honor points. Did you think no one was paying attention to all of your honorable deeds, Honorable One?
I only try my best. It's the most of any of us can do.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you, sir. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
My honor is my life. It is what separates me from the treacherous Woolman. That's crazy. I don't want this. I don't really care about honor at all. That in archaic. Oh wait, is honor sort of an archaic concept? Why they really had to like add in like honor lame, honor throw women off under the bus, and I don't care about honor. What the heck? What the heck are these? What the heck, dude? Yeah, sure, I'll wear my freaking dunce cap.
Living in the name of virtue and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic Ilmaran tribes traversing the vast red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman.
A warrior code, you say? I do feel like a warrior. This whole thing is beginning to sound very
You are like
me.
a wandering night monk setting right the wrongs of the world you come upon. Are you ready to drink deep?
Fine,
Yes,
sure.
your deeds are spoken for you, Honorable One. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor. Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O Honorable One, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, you need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum and stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
That's so funny. Oh wait, I don't know. What's this like outside? What about people? Wait, I don't know. Just like that outside around. What about people?
People will be in awe, admiring a police officer most honorable. In a sacred ritual,
Nah.
of most dishonorable are those who have known honor, carried honor in their hearts, and then disowned honor. They are the honor fallen. You brought
Cool.
much shame on your family today.
All right, nice. What was the point of that? Okay, let's see if I can talk to him about something.
Everything's still good.
Leave. You got nothing for me. Let's see if I can break into that old lady's house so I can ask about Ruby. Because I got sidetracked from that. Can't forget that I still have to find Ruby. Amongst all of this nonsense.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off.
Unlock
I'll
the
wait
door.
outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement and look for any signs of Ruby. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now. The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
No time to rest yet. You see the waves. You see a church. Old science fiction magazine, a book about bird watching, an almanac from '39. Floorboard creaks under your step, an intricate emphasis. Oh my gosh. What can I find here?
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow
move it
space
aside.
underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
What's in there?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Let's
You
search.
stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A
What is
small
this?
cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet.
A boulet?
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol, for example.
A boulet.
The
Interesting.
floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
It's for herself.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the
The
right
water
call?
reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew.
Nah, I like the facial hair.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is, without the expression. It's just hairy.
Let the mirror be for now. Ooh, what's this? +1 logic. Let's go.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
So-
What can I help you
Wait,
with?
wait. I gotta be freaking. Gotta make sure I have the right clothing for this. If need be. One drama, one pain threshold, electrochemist. Nah. I like the interfacing. Perception, reaction speed. Don't really need that for talking. +1 logic. Now I got +2 logic. I don't need the drama. Maybe I can change my shirt. Conceptualization. Da 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 da. Oh, but this one's pretty good. All right, let's try it. Let's try it.
Our tenant, the police,
What's this?
damn that girl.
What's this bullet?
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
The lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to the washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her.
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
She speaks slowly, wringing out a rag. After a long silence, her hands move into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here. She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
A lot.
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
Okay, you said she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Is the room exactly as she left
I
it?
cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else there?
No,
What's Ruby like?
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She looks back towards her shack,
You
thinking.
could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in my mind.
Do tell.
It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
Her life, the world, this. Well, her life.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter. She's good.
Oh wait,
Did she talk?
No, she tried not to let
I
it
heard she
show,
was a heavy
but
drinker.
I could tell she
with
hadn't
anger
come to
issues.
nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset. She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself the way some people do.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape milieu she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack. You should be thankful for that.
Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go then. But let's But that place is huge. Wait. She's a needle in a haystack. Wappy Row. Man, I was really hoping she'd be hiding in this village. Are you sure she didn't go somewhere more pleasant and less wet?
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to
Could be
find
a
her.
lot of work.
Better for you to stay here. Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater.
Yeesh. Alright.
The Feld Electric Mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
I'm off.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
Fine.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
Alright. End it. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. I know where that field electrical is. I wonder if what's this? Non-successful model. What's that? Still in the concrete.
The light vanishes
sewer?
inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Yell ho!
There's no echo and no answer.
Kim, any ideas what's down
No
there?
idea. Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down
We
there?
might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachol sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now.
Goodness gracious, it doesn't sound stable.
In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there.
I hope not.
It's gonna cave in. Wow, so these guys just really come by here every day,
You
huh?
see, a slogan used above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Feld Electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Feld Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
Why is this so... Shivers. Shiver me timbers.
Suddenly, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down or gone behind a corner. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
Turn to... She could be anywhere. How do we find her?
Or do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We've already talked to the cryptozoologists. Working with them might give us a good excuse to run around, give us some structure. And then there's the church. If I were a murder suspect, I would not hide in the most prominent building here. But who knows? Maybe she's reckless.
Or spiritual. She could be looking for refuge.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first.
And what if that
then,
fails?
if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
You probably would.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds.
Can I increase my shivers? I thought I had a shiver around here. +1 shiver. Got this necktie. Gotta see if I got a shiver around here. +1 shiver. I'm shivering up. endurance, electrochemistry. No. Okay. Quick save. Wait, do I have a thing that increases my shivers? My AC with physical effort. Wow, a lot of negatives. What's the point? Now let's try this again. Level up. Time to shiver.
The once bright mural
Wow.
towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical R&D.
I bumped.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
I got bumped up for it from a 3 to a 17. That's not bad.
A breeze, like a quiet sigh,
Check
moves
failure.
over you. The cool go to the children of the big sea.
What the hell is that?
The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the Feld building.
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
I think I need to talk to some kids in the village. Wait, they have a seizure?
Doesn't look like it to me. Probably not, anyway.
Let's go talk to
Okay,
some kids.
when you're ready.
Fine, shoot. Oh, there goes my shivers check, my seizure, my seizure check, my shiver check. How lame. Luckily, I know where the kids are.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Ever seen anything strange lately?
We heard bad words and said, I got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad. Don't say them, kids. It's a first step of a hard life of crime. Okay, what happened?
We just heard funny voices.
His jacket whispers as his shoulders move.
We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear something? Did you overhear someone say them? Was it on the radio?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
Could it be? Do their minds work in the same way?
Voices in your head? Like little beeps and bloops of information? What do you mean you heard them in your head?
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
Okay, what did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up. DJ Flatio's Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Load those speakers out. Now here's no. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
His eyes are wider than usual.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leads.
Alright, thanks, kids. Alright, what's up?
Detective, about what the twins had to say.
And Kim didn't like kids.
I believe they
huh?
heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
That's so funny because in the previous attempt of playing this game, I saw that. Kim was listening to that, but because I didn't get the right checks, I didn't see it. That sounds like a good time. Sounds like a bit rough for me. I like tinnitus in my. Okay, sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Anyway, weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
It's a mystery, though. Mysteries are a business.
Yes, Mysteries like who killed the hanged man are our business, not this. Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Even if it was a radio, where was it coming from? Didn't Ruby have advanced radio know-how? Maybe it's something to do with the Miss Collins radio game.
The lieutenant shrugs.
Yeah, you don't know, so let's find out.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night.
Yeah. Have you heard of
What can I
radio?
have? A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
Any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we was spouting? Huh. No, I have no idea where they heard it.
Are you sure?
Maybe Vicious knew every
Of
sound
course,
that
we
Let's
could,
just
Jim.
get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Thank
I'm
you.
ready when you are. Thank you, man.
anything else.
Alright, let's head off. Man, going back and forth, sure. It's the closest thing that we got to a lead. Speed Freaks FM. I'm just walking around with this crowbar in my hand for no reason. I'm so dripless. I don't even like my outfit.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Alright.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I'll need you to connect me to Speed Freaks.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM, a radio station. It's for the case.
Okay, officer. One moment. I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
The word shoots out of the man's mouth like a bullet.
The starting gun fires, and we're off.
Yo, yo.
Yo, you got DJ Mesh here, my man. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What do you need?
I'm calling to confirm. Did you debut a new track from DJ Fellatio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
That's the name of the song. Vulgarity is La Belle de Jour.
I'm guessing that's the song.
It ain't just a song. It's a shit-hot new single from DJ Fellatio that's revving up the sonic waves.
Walking around with the crowbar for ore farming purposes. Yeah. Is it legal to play? Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it on in their heads. Do you know what that could be? How that could be possible?
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on our radio. They heard it in their heads. Do you know how that's possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, play our station into people's brains?
Sure, forced radio. Can't tune out. You'd make a killing on ads. Yeah, it's like new ways to equalize people. Getting them all in the same station. Great for communism. Exactly like that. Because I think you're an enemy of the tradition of that. No. Let's stick to the case. Let's stick to the case. Yeah, like that. Maybe it's part of your civic duty. You're just testing it for the government. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Yeah, like that. If you're just testing it out for the government. Yeah, exactly like that. Because I think you're an enemy too. Oh my gosh. the the money getting, like, the entrepreneur, the communist, and the fascist. And let's go with the fourth option.
We ain't testing anything out for the man, unless it's how many bricks you need to break all his windows. That wasn't a threat, by the way. Just a figure of speech. I'm a spoken word guy. Now, is there anything else you needed?
Thank you very
Nah,
much.
man. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure.
What about the racist? No, that's pretty much lumped in with the fascists.
Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
Press the button labeled saved and turn on Speak Freak.
It requires no adjustment. The radio is already set to Speed Freaks FM.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Ravishow. Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
he's still avoiding your gaze and his ears glow red.
That's DJ Besh. That was the Speed Freaks FM. Sorry about it. I wanted to contact the dispatch.
The lieutenant is resolutely silent, staring at the console.
Aw, man, you should have told me you liked him. I could have asked for a shout out.
I don't listen to them.
It's okay if you like them, Kim.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
You're lying to me right now. Are you lying to
Excuse
me? Come on, man. You can tell me.
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow. The ocean wind blows, bringing in the smell of salt. That eyebrow. He's using his authority against you. You can't resist.
Ah, whatever. I'm sorry.
He remains silent.
Right. You don't want to get into this.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
He pats the motor carriage.
This is Precinct 57. 57's over and out.
In the cabin,
Dang, Kim's authority is 14 and my authority is 11. What the heck, dude?
Okay, about that call, let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
They're not any closer to... We're not any closer to knowing how they heard it, though. What does it mean,
I
though?
don't know what it means.
The lieutenant's gaze travels towards the coast, towards the fishing village so far away. I mean, it's weird. It's a weird voice. In my head, said talk to those kids. Maybe it's related.
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
Ah, sure, whatever. It sounded like some sort of but it didn't sound like one of my thoughts.
the
Like a
lieutenant
lady.
gives you a long look.
I don't know what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
I didn't, sorry.
No need to apologize. I was just going to say it'd be a good idea to ask them. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Oh my gosh, we are absolutely working out today, huh? Run back and forth like a bunch of lunatics. Running back and forth, back and forth. Okay, don't eat that. Yo, let's talk to the kids.
The scruffy-haired little
Hey boys, where were you?
There.
Points towards the ruined monoliths nearby.
We were there.
We're there. The other child nods. The felled building looms overhead. And so I return to the felled.
Full circle. Back to Feld, then. When you're ready.
The boy turns the rock over in his hands. He looks to you, then his...
Thank you, kids. Thank you, children.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol, flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. It has been a cold year. All things waiting for spring will have to wait a bit longer.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, melted snow dripping from your hat. The sky is full of great battleships. White clouds collide with one another, and the world is drenched with their debris. You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white landscape.
West.
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast. The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct below the old mines. L'Océan Municipal.
Why is
Revachol's underground cemetery. La Petite Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors and their admirals. Mausoleums, burial chambers, leaf gold still remains on the double door.
Why am I getting a wall of text now?
Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them.
So am I sensing all of this?
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, the mausoleum. Did someone say, view Petite Rat, all around her, white snow on the exit near. Snow falls into dark water. She prays, though she doesn't believe. There is a hum in the air. That's all.
Oh, okay, she's in the church.
The canal you crossed, someone is scraping like all monuments. A fenced, clean white
What's
light.
in the north?
The abandoned church. One of 2, a serpentine strip of land.
On the islets?
The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shed. Further out, the lights burn bright.
On the other side.
Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far.
And before that, before the curtains are drawn.
The Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than hair. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam,
designing characters before I go editing. Oh, nice.
And at the farthest reaching,
south,
the raised motorway, 880, was once upon. The pox is completely
gracious,
wild now.
dude.
Evergreen thickets covered in heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital. A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. Around you, the snow continues to fall. The stairs descend to central Jamrock. Snow, all of this.
How do I know all of this? What's below me?
Layer upon layer of sand. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
Goodness gracious, dude. What? The what? What was the point of that?
The once once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical,
Like, that's one...
R&D. Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
That's one thing I just don't understand, right? About this game. It really likes being Yap Central. I get why they like it a lot. I'm like, this is... I don't know how to... how to engage with something like that. Conceptualization. I need... Wait, what do I need?
The once bright mural.
Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need my encyclopedia. I need my... Wait, am I already wearing it? All of my encyclopedia stuff? Empathy, hand-eye. I guess I am wearing it, maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I have +3 encyclopedia already.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying,
Let's
Feld
go!
Electrical. Let's see. Let's see. Just flicking
No
we
rush.
have radio brands, radio crimes, radio comedies, radio
Well, it is a visual
dramas,
novel.
radio physics, radio psychics, radio scandals, radio shows, and way more. Nothing that would be useful here. Sorry. You know little about ULAN frequencies other than that they exist. Maybe? It's impossible to say.
This is all I am? I found a... Okay, then I've got nothing. I should be in the suit. No, I'm not gonna say that. I found a useless radio trivia. Radio's killing the cop star. Come on.
What is he talking about?
I am not sure, Mikhail.
Making an appraisal.
Let's move
Dang
on.
it.
Apologies. You just need time to remember.
Whatever. Let's go. Let's head out to the church. My bones have been saying that she's probably there. Yeah, well, it is a visual novel. I guess it's for... All that yapping is for immersion purposes. Oh, she's still on that computer, huh?
What is it?
Sorry, I didn't bring anything,
No,
did I?
you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It doesn't look like a big loss to her. Sorry, but who are you and what are you doing
I
here?
am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Have you seen the Crabman?
No.
But but you know he's around?
Yes.
He's seen you. Sounds like you're not worried about him at all.
No, you're right. I'm not.
Have you seen anyone suspicious? Say a woman named Ruby?
What? No, no one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Looking on
Could
what?
you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
You should have focusing on this for like the past couple of
It's not just
days.
rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
What about those bowls of water?
They are connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR-1 as my RAIN prefect's processing unit.
Wait, what?
RAIN prefect. My radio computer.
An antenna, it's processing
Yes?
unit?
You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I know a
All
little.
right. Well, All radio computers perform operations.
I guess I
up
should
on
talk to
air.
her first.
So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Wait, what's on air?
the front, the unified front of radio waves, licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Oh.
Like love.
And the AR1? Is that a good
I
antenna?
guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling me this. It calmed her nerves.
Right. I'll try not to touch anything.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
I need to make sure you're not hiding it from anyone. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions. You're occupying a public space. I need to know what you're doing here. There have been complaints about your neighbors. Alright, it's my job to
I'm
ask questions.
conducting scientific research here.
I'm a
You
cop.
can't throw me out.
What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Huh.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
A hole in the world. Is that hole connected to the data loss in your
Yes,
journal?
that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does it mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean?
That's what I said.
Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
Okay.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Okay.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
Okay, hold on a moment. What does it mean you're living in a world that has holes in it? I can't even understand where you're how we're talking about something that doesn't exist, let alone measure it.
You measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Right.
Ha! Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound.
But honestly,
Uh-oh.
it's not progressing very well.
Alright. Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
And this is where Crapman lives.
I know.
Oh, really? You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Of course, Crabman is a good guy.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
You said that the research isn't going well. Why
Because
not?
it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space.
For real?
And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Fine. That's all I wanted to know about this scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about the anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
Aw.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Okay, now, that was quick. Why do you hate it?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it. But to a sober mind, it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Alright, right. But you, how do you feel about a club for anecdotic dance
This is
music?
about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
Yep.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build?
Take a guess, why don't you?
A petting zoo for a community space to help the elderly. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for anecdotic dance music. They say it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright. So many helpful folks. Everybody's helpful and supportive.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax paint.
Turn away. I don't think that matters too much. Dang, it's almost 12. It's almost noon. And I haven't gotten closer to finding Ruby.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Convince you're a smart cop. Logic.
Goodbye, officer.
I can try having all my logic stuff on. That's rhetoric. Plus 1 logic. Let's see if that helps. Let's see, logic. That's visual, callous, drama, data, empathy. Plus 2 logic.
Hi again. So, how are things...
Still pretty low,
Goodbye, officer.
but not impossible.
Hi again. So,
Nothing jumps out to you. How about you get out and breathe? The air in the tent is too thick for you to think clearly.
Goodbye, officer.
And that damaged my health. That's crazy. Wait, do I have anything that takes my logic down? No. Okay, that's good. Ah, shoot. Because I gotta look around, see if I can get something. If I can find something that can help me with this investigation.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette packet.
Nope. Ah, so sad that I'm not smiling anymore. The light in my eyes, gone. The shine in my smile, gone. Now I'm just a sad Rebasholian cop. Yeah, oh yeah, this place. Ruby might be hiding here.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Could this structure have been used to take a shot.
From here to the Wailing, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Yeah, true.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was supposed to be the perpetrator. Maybe the assailant climbed over the comms tower, took the shot there. Look over to the water in the rolling rags.
1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay. Through heavy, dark grey curtains of rain, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
Maybe the assailant climbed over the comms tower.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator?
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fire this time of year. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out Biddable Prime, was it?
Ugh. Great. Worth a shot. You know what? I'll try it. Quickly.
An old door, worn by elements.
Interfacing. Do I have any interfacing? Oh, that's just gloves. I have two. My gloves are better at interfacing. Endurance. Perception. It should be yellow. Don't. Hand-eye coordination. I don't think it does. Don't think it has that. It's not gonna work anyway.
An old door, worn by... You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Huh, the door shut tight. How can you get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We got into, like, everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
No. We've gotten into every door thus far.
Yeah,
that's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
They're not gonna accept... I'm not gonna accept this. The door could be a part of this investigation.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
At least you can think about opening it. About doors in general. They are, after all, fundamental to your life.
No.
Perhaps something useful would come from this.
One more door. I am internalizing this. I'm internalizing one more door. Internalize. Let's go. I haven't done this in a while. Because there haven't been anything worth researching. I mean, I can do this. The derealization. Or Dakwa. Oh yeah, homosexual underground. Date of birth generator. I might do the date of birth generator next. Leave anyway. Let's see where that leads me. Man, another brick wall. Just another brick wall.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying,
Yeah, whatever. Let's tell the man to get back to his wife. Yeah, why is he still here?
Hello, hello. What can I do for
Yeah,
you, officer?
return to your wife.
By woman. You mean my wife, I assume? I will return to her. I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Come on, you're doing this for yourself, not her.
I'm doing this for science, and so is she.
I don't know if phasmids were so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Oh, she saw
Yes,
it?
that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
I asked her about everything.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
You should just give up. Form
No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
Okay, tell me more about these traps. What if we check the traps
I
for
didn't
you?
expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very
Yes,
similar.
indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
What do I do if the plasma?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Okay, where are the traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab.
Why are we doing
A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
But Kim, maybe our suspect is hiding in one of these reeds along with the traps.
I have a feeling the only people foolish enough to spend their time skulking among the reeds are these poor fools, and us. But fine, it's not like we are drowning in leads.
Yeah, true. What if I encounter a phasmid in
That's
the wild?
highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Oh, boy.
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent.
Sure.
Wise choice.
You douse sea with odds filling spray. It gives you satisfying.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Let's get to
Right.
it.
Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
That's not gonna be real. Like, that's not gonna own up to anything. Oh, we're hunting cryptids now. Sort of. Kinda just didn't want that old guy to die out here. What the heck is this?
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Behind you, a ruined residential building looms over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. They rustle confidentially, in tune with the pitter-patter of the rain. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
It'll be the next one, surely.
Surely.
Leave. You know what, Cam? I don't need you to be a hater right now. Gotta find out where I gotta go next. What's this?
There's no way the perk is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
Can I try to get in though?
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points. And dangerous. Dangerous too.
Kim, do you think she's in there?
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
What then do you hear then? I walked all the way over here. Okay. I guess we're going south then. Retrace steps. Man. If only I got that thing right.
Tequila sunset.
Not helping. Not helping.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes.
Nothing here. I feel like I might find the things on accident. Nothing here. What a weird shed. An absolutely weird shed.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. The broken stalks seem like a rebuke. The sound of the city hums in the east. The constant, distant song. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
I don't want to make it clear that I don't actually believe clouds exist, okay?
Of course.
Just killing two birds with one stone here. Just doing what we can. Besides, there's no real leads going on. I feel like I'm being hard locked out of progress.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves.
Don't care. It sure feels like I'm hard locked out of progress. I'm just gonna find all of those cryptic things. I wonder if she says something new. Hey you.
Hello again.
Alright, nothing. Got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. Let me check the, check this. Inspect the traps, work on the children of the big sea. Work with the children of the big sea. Put pieces together at Field Merle. Look for Ruby on the coast. Turn back the wheels of time. The Wheels of Time just looks like a time-wasting detour. If I find like a third one out here, then there should be the fourth one should be here too. Okay, yeah, so there should be a fourth one.
This trap's not too hard to... The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze, weighed down by rain. They seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we are done.
You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
He's short-winded. Come on, you gotta get your Jamrock Shuffle on. Dang, okay, so... I almost found all four of them. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh. A white polo shirt and 14 cents. Would you look at that? Let me check my conceptualization. Oh, halfway there. Just 23 more minutes. I wonder if it's like if it's in real time minutes or it's just in game minutes. I don't need to talk to that thing. Okay, it looks like there's really nothing going on here. I know you wouldn't put a trap on this border rock. Nothing cryptids would go in such open spaces like this. Now I'm thinking like a real cryptozoologist. Jeez, dude. Wait. Did I check over here? Well, it makes sense if it'd be right here or somewhere around here. Because the reed is here. Maybe my eyes are playing jokes on me. Well, he didn't say anything about it being in the center, huh? Hey, I guess we were playing a little game of I Spy. I'll try to find out what else to do. Will this girl tell me anything new?
Hello, mister.
Nope.
Bye.
Dang. Such great leads this game gives me. Wait, did I pick up anything? No, okay, nothing interactable. Wait, maybe it's at a, there's gonna be something at that playground that I've been to once. That would make sense. Okay, look at that. Man, and Ruby's not here. Such a shame. And neither is the freaking cryptid catcher. Nothing but a black square thing. Or whatever he called it. Yeah, the fourth one should be here, right? What if I talk to her again? Oh wait, what the heck?
Waves are beginning to die down.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What's up with you and waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can.
Be seeing you. Wait, why is the woman here?
I'll just keep the Corda Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
Huh.
Aye, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way. Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives.
Huh, this is new.
It's good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here.
Oh, finally, some help.
Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the Corda Lacey red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
What is this? Destruction of property? Hooliganism? Elder abuse? And who is this scamp, anyway?
Who's a scamp?
No need. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent.
So how do you like it here?
How do I like it?
Water drips
Answer.
down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune. The smell of salt and dog shit in the background.
Very homey.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
Ooh, don't look at that.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Pornographically poor is such an apt description.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Let's politic.
Real men. Real politics. Real thoughts in your head.
You're in no danger. The working class have no idea. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. You're right to be scared. This is all your fault. You're in no danger. The working class have no idea what's happening to them. Try not to be scared. This is how the real city looks. This place is doomed either. I'm not gonna say nothing.
She could easily just...
You detect a note of longing in her voice. Above you, there forms a quilt of altocumulus clouds, twisting into each other. The wind tugs and stretches them over the bay. Their cloud shadows slide over the ruins of Revachol West. Wherever they pass, the temperature drops slightly, but perceptibly.
Have I told you how they discovered this place?
This island?
No. They're in Celindian, Isola.
What is an Isola?
I'm guessing you don't know then.
Tell me.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river.
Real.
50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
That's so me. 45% around here. Where I operate. Things are getting better though.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me something else.
Of course. I hear you have That's the man who was killed.
Come on.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once. Better not tie the force day to the back.
She wants to answer the question.
Why is she so
Of course.
useless?
Of course.
Don't tell her you've met.
Until you come up with something at that intersection. I'm afraid I have little... I'm glad to hear, officer. I'm sure you'll find out just what that means soon enough.
She simply nods.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, what are exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise. The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
I'll let him handle it.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
No, what's that about a bloodbath? There's already I've already heard a connection between the lynching and the strike. I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor. as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of
They
faith.
were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the
12
Union
more
into
hours.
surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Ooh. I have to say, this is not disco indeed.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
Two against one
if
planks.
you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
Too many things have to go wrong first. This is a pretty bleak scenario you're describing.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Okay, so tell me about a bloodbath. Can you tell me about Colonel?
Not much. Their public resume is
Finally,
relatively good
something.
as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients: Saint-Baptiste, Welchman Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
One more door. Breakthrough minute.
Yes, all the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Wait, ICP? The Insane Clown Posse? They're in the game?
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel.
Could you contact the company, tell them tell them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Well, he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal.
Wow, this
I
is
cannot testify
so
by
late
it.
information. We already passed this. Goodness. We did the passing on
The
them.
remaining contractors. Their tribunal.
What did the
It's
teenagers...
what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the tribunal
That
say?
the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman.
Goodness, this is such
I've
a
asked
low-
around a bit.
This does not come as news to us.
Goodness.
Still, to your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
We already know what happened.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock
We have it under
Good.
control.
Then you've made progress. It's imperative that you move fast. The tribunal will not be patient.
Okay, so this colonel, the one who was hanged, you know?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. And Glacier also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Mycenaean. In a way, it was humanizing.
I need to find Ruby.
He had to learn to speak. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're likely to be armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
We'll still clear for the moment.
That's wise. Our goal is
How much time do we have?
until the executions start. Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Come on.
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Jeez.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivachol West.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page.
That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer. Of course.
Tell me the photos.
Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body.
Observer
there were no more
expression.
markings on his hands.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like blooms in a pattern?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What's the use of the map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the
We are
Occident.
not gonna make it.
From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this. Revachol.
His heart.
Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Can you tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
You wouldn't even know where to start.
True. That's all for the tattoos, thanks.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'll tell you about the boat.
Well, technically,
Never mind.
good.
Wild
What we do-
Pines.
There was a touch of this.
Enough.
She nods.
The time
Of course.
strike. Never
course.
mind.
How else can I help?
What about the
Of
lynching?
course,
Never
I
mind.
am sorry to have been the bearer. More
Tell me
lessons in
about
basic
reality.
reality. My favorite part.
6 kilometers southwest, in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso Mundo.
Good. That's what Revachol... And what is this Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
He's being sarcastic.
And you said de facto?
Yes. That means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
That's it for the who am I then?
Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are to me is the police, the only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol. And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling
my
the basic
conceptual-
terms of reality, well, I am here to help.
My conceptualization is so bad, what the heck?
Glad to have been of assistance.
One more door. There is no way to open the supply depot door. Accept it. You cannot open all the doors. You have to integrate this into your character. Some doors will forever remain closed, even if every single other door will open at one time or another. Maybe to a key, or maybe to some sort of tool meant for opening doors. But this one will never accede to such commands. A realization crucial to personal growth. Crucial.
Accept. Alright. That's something. What? I guess that was nothing then. Can I open up that door now? Is it possible?
An old door, worn by elements,
Nope.
guards the...
Nope. Well, that was a waste of a point, of a skill point. I gotta try that thing again. One more time. Just one more time.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying,
Shivers.
Feld Electric.
Leave. Quick save. Let's get my shivers on. I'll do it 1,000 times if I have to. Where is it? +1 shivers. There we go. The jacket. Wait, what was this bow tie? That's drama. Electrochemistry. Authority. Wikipedia. Half-life. Electro. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay, I got my +3 shivers.
The once bright mural.
Goodness, 6, just to get, just to get
The
by.
once bright mural.
And it's
towers
low.
above you,
Shoot, I
saying,
really shouldn't do
Feld
this.
Electrical. R for what?
Yeah.
A song carried on the breeze, or children laughing far away. You walk and walk these city streets and deserted.
Display hands for
Probably a good idea. Blowing.
It's not worth it. I was really hoping that would work. Being stuck in this game sucks, dude. Talk about her associate. Maybe she'll open up later. Forgot who Estelle was. Figured out the figurines of Dolores. Off the figurines until stay. Sync signs with Noid. Help ravers at the nightclub. Solve the egghead puzzle. The pissing competition. Oh my gosh, reality lowdown. It's a big game. Big game and still find out and still have nothing to do. Or it's still getting lost. Well, I can at least try to finish getting the lowdown. I can try to get a point from that anyway, at the very least. Oh wait, but it was impossible though.
You're back. Good. What can I...
All around you, rain keeps falling down. On the wooden boards she's standing on, and on the water around you.
The rain is
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water. All
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah,
can do
yeah,
for you is answer some questions. More lessons in basic reality.
Conceptualization, huh?
My favorite part of the... Glad to have been of assistance.
Why is my conceptualization super low? Why is that? Encyclopedia, authority, drama, visual callus. There's literally nothing that'll increase my conceptualization to a point that's going to be remotely good. Yeah, I don't have that much for conceptualization. Anything that's going to hinder my conceptualization efforts. Not really.
You're back.
Sure, let's try
More
it
lessons
out.
in basic reality?
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
What world? The only one, I suppose.
How many
the
hours
world
have
of
you been
matter.
playing this game?
And its pale antipode.
Let me check. 21 hours.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
What do you see?
Great bodies of water, forest-covered surfaces, clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
It must be. This is the greatest and the kindest arrangement the atoms had in them.
There is a term of endearment they coined for it, in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it, these archipelagos included.
What is it?
Elysium.
Wait. Is that the one with the evil apes?
Not in this case, no. That sounds more like something the Mesk petrofascists might say.
Your gaze
It
wanders.
isn't enough to call us animals. Even animals aren't animals.
What are animals?
They're like
then?
you and I suppose. Living organisms don't identify with abstractions.
Elysium.
Elysium is for particular beings.
Elysium. The world needs a term of a deal.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petrofascists.
I've got a clear picture. Let's proceed.
Let's. I am, after all, bourgeois and female. Hardly the perfect ambassador for the world.
What is the RCM?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of...
Yes, we.
He's being sarcastic.
We are.
Yes, that
What do you
means
mean?
the RCM's response...
All three are good to know when we are out policing.
So basically, I'm one of the good guys. So basically, I'm going to avoid this subject and ask the next
Truly
question.
moralist of you. The coalition government would applaud you for staying out of politics. And yet, there's nothing basic about your role, detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
She leans
Yet,
in.
on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Why are you still talking?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown. They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration.
Oh.
In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Ravacholians get to keep the peace in Ravachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please.
Yes, Lieutenant. Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police.
Thank you.
And if those authorities
for now.
glad to have been of assistance.
I got nothing from that.
More lessons
Are you
in basic-
serious?
Glad to have been of assistance. Of course. Anything to help until the exit.
They don't report.
Not on this. It's a matter of day. I am sorry to have been the bearer.
That's all for now. Dog, come on.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards.
Want to go on a date?
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
I like you. I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman.
Okay. Where's this going?
I need to be drunk. You do too. Please, let's get drunk on a normal date.
Absurdly and pointedly phrased. You can be quite funny, officer. Anyway, what did you want?
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now.
Alright. Old lady.
Our
Help
tenant,
me
the
out.
policeman. What more do you want to know about? Yes,
Ugh.
let's hear.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's part of the game. Yeah, this is nuts. What was the last thing we were talking about? Radios. We were onto something for a quick bit. And now we're just hard locked out of it for some reason. What in the world? Can I talk to her again?
Yes, what is it?
Yeah, about the two.
The swallow, you mean?
Alright,
Great.
never mind. Yeah. I need to get one more of those things. Let's see if I can get the last one. Let's see if I pass the vibe check now. You.
Huh?
Sign.
Yeah, gotta compare.
Interesting.
I suck at social.
What about
Nah.
my sign?
Still strongly out of sync. You heard me.
Are you
A
serious?
sticker.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it.
So I can hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on.
Noid, don't bother our guests with your games.
Piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
You shouldn't talk like that.
I don't mind the foul language, whatever.
Cool. The ban on foulness. That's the moralist plot to alienate us from our bodily functions so they can control us more fully. Anyhow, what was the sticker like?
Let me ask you
Come
something
on.
else.
Okay then. You don't have to describe.
Whatever.
I guess one could write an...
Whatever. This is ridiculous. Maybe I have to go back to the mainland, and then I'll find something. I'm getting out of this peninsula. Maybe I'll find something new. You know what? I'll probably just start up the fascist regime. Who cares? Since Ruby's not showing up anyhow. I ran around this area like 10 times already. And I learned nothing new about Ruby's whereabouts. Maybe I can ask the guys at the Whirling Ride. Maybe they know something about anything. I'm not talking to that guy. Don't need to talk to the pawn guy or talk to those guys. Don't need to know anything from the motor carriage.
All around you, rain falls. Winter's grip on the city is loosening.
What now?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The cold finds it. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
Right. I don't want to hear all that.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Scan the room. I talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Yes, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming after you.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here. You heard the man. Right here. We're armed.
Oh,
We got the whole district behind us, and Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons. Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody. Joyce said they got rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise.
They got automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zealagars. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Well, they pierce ceramic armor.
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
And you're gonna die.
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't? For your sake, I hope you're right.
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
This colonel's bad news. You know that, right?
So with the local gangs, the fucking Barmy army, and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals, special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or Barmy army.
No, they're not.
All
What do you
right,
mean?
all right, all right.
Okay.
I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you out, Titus. I mean, okay, you got this. You got the numbers. I mean, okay, you'll be on. Well, I'll be on your side when they come. I mean, okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down right alongside. They're gonna wipe you
No,
out.
they
dude.
won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Well, I am not getting the good ending of this game.
Again? I can't believe...
The man ponders his cooking.
Can I at least open this
You
door?
see a heavy steel.
What was the whole point of that freaking thing? That freaking mine thing. Yeesh. Wait a second. I just remembered something. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Cylinder window. Oh. Just a dead end. Awesome. Just what I needed.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. It means there are firearms, breech loaders, still lying around in Martinez. This would have been good in our case against Ruby for Titus. Too late for that now, but still, might be useful down the road.
He likes this find.
If only, if only I knew where to get to Ruby, like how to get to Ruby. let's try this.
Tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slides. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
So the password.
Good. Please, good.
Life
I've
after death.
unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing. A piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of letters covers its surface. It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Wirral Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio Fortress Accident. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule.
Read about the capital. I want to know about the money.
In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident, SCA, managed to burn through truly insane amounts of money. The first tranche of seed financing brought in 150,000 Ria, but then came the delays. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000 Ria, with only half of the game finished.
Nice.
400,000 Ria? You're my yo. These guys knew how to party.
Gosh, where did they get all this money?
Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Igaunian investor.
Read about the workforce. Who worked there? How long?
Fortress Accident employed 18 people. The bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers, sound engineers, a CEO, 2 marketing experts, and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit of popping Pyrrolidon in the basement to escape his obligations. But on the other hand, their obligations were piling up at an inhumane rate, a rate that could only be amended by Pyrrolidon. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists?
Wait, why did a radio game need so many artists?
It didn't.
It didn't need so many concept
No,
artists?
definitely not.
Ah,
A
Lander.
few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom routinely skip to work because of mental health issues and extremely unprofessional sleep schedules. One of them even managed to steal some valuable company property before skipping town for good.
Skim through
The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy.
Because of the artists?
Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers. With their panic attacks and 3-hour lunches, it was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team.
Whoa. GTA 6?
They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
Well, so they were done in by their own ambition.
Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared.
Getting GTA 6 in disco before IRL real.
That is until they discovered the Valley of the Heads.
The what?
At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswav Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
Kinda don't care.
So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless.
what did the man-
yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
This has been... Wait. This must be the anomaly Suna mentioned at the church log.
On the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seemed to vanish into an eerie nothingness before the Igaunian investors pulled the plug.
Really
What
now?
is clear is that one day an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
And all the and the anomaly caused all the data to get lost in
When
the
the
air.
project was returned, it was completely blank.
Mhm.
The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Wasn't there a copy of the game?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep
What's
it
this got to do with
off-site.
anything?
An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached. S. Lukanen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. I didn't have a home
Jeez.
anymore.
Proceed.
The production schedule ends with
Read
a
the
few
notes at the
random
end.
4 months later by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation, I
Alright,
have compared
moving
the
on.
coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye.
What?
Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church said.
Are you serious?
Tiles on the cube.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's obvious. It's the remains of the radio game. Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology. It looks like an undercutter. What do you think? What do you think? It's a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers. And by these people, I mean people in Sona's radio game company, Fortress Accident.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Was a role-playing game? Has everybody ever done this before? How are they planning on do that? Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but
The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it.
it's too late for that, I'm afraid.
Okay. Looking around, this the Duralexit room. The pipe child and the rats crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Well, there's that.
Your flashlight slides over and some of the writing.
Already looked at that.
This old fireplace is cut. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on.
History classes, students with their textbooks open.
I thought that would lead to something useful. I guess I'll talk to the old woman. Talk to the woman that owns the place. Wait, there's an upstairs? What the heck is this? It's a postcard. Does someone live here? Got shoes. Huh. I guess that's... Oh, wait. Oh.
Hello, I'm Nia.
A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald lights shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the Legion.
You must have me confused with someone else. I haven't knocked on the window. Hold on, what do you mean by Melius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
I haven't knocked on the
Then
window.
how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about
I'm a
dice?
novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
Sure, I like role-playing games, and I need some dice.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
What do you know about the man who was Lynch in the Rolling
Nothing
Rats?
really. I didn't know him.
No one
Who cares
does.
about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the
I
window?
might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
Oh, station that teaches you to swear in different languages. Hey, his wife did.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside.
Uh,
Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
What do you mean by the
Well,
daily ruckus?
there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids, and lately I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
Where were you? Hey, where are we anyway?
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
Creative.
I heard about this place's curse. Did you know about that this is part of the Doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how did you explain what happened to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Real. PlaySense is the one that sent me, whatever. She's convinced this place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers. And she has to exploit her own daughter. Okay, that's a little bit extreme. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. And that's why I'm here to investigate. I guess.
Alright. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the Whirling in Rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Rolling Rise is
and
fine.
then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Yep.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
I'm trying to find Ruby.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to think that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Let me check. Why is my shivers always so low? This sucks, dude. I like to imagine I'm just like digging into my my back pocket, trying to find like the right drip to ask the right question. Anything that degrades my shivers. Alright.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking?
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Well, this is still just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the Doom commercial
What are you
area.
talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Sanguilan 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
No, this used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just using logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't sealed the chimney crown. It's a different address in the heart of the city. Let's just say it's logic.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
Actually, it's only your workshop that's protected. You should still do something to defend your person. No one's really safe from No one's really ever safe from failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
I want to talk about something. What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining in her index finger. Lucky Charm?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. It's entropy.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world. But anyway, Thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
Do you know what happened to the
More or
tenants?
less. Are you
Oh, quite a lot
I'm
of them
sorry.
spring to mind. Rats scuttle in the dark
Gosh, I had
rooms.
other questions.
Good.
Never mind. I don't
Hope it's clarifying things a
care.
bit.
Dang.
Yes?
Dude, where's Ruby? Where do you don't have enough? We don't have a lot of time. It's running
Oh,
out.
It's you again. I'm listening. Yes,
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut.
Me neither. I just wanted off my face.
Go to the
It wasn't
gym.
merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
You should have known it. It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's up with the broken windows? Let me guess, Kuno.
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own. Yeah, don't.
Does someone make stuffed
You
animals?
mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
I like
Anything
that.
else?
I found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know the insect has any rights.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
They have
Actually,
brains.
insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else?
Goodness, dog.
They were made by a company. Honestly, I think it's sure it's
They were just, maybe you could make a sword out of one.
Found a strange
Fortress
machine.
Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about.
That's understandable.
They certainly took
Okay,
an
cool.
accident. I wouldn't know anything about. Well,
Okay, this isn't
seems
really
that's what I
helping
thought.
on
In
the
the
main
end,
She's right.
investigation.
Showing up to
Moving
still
on.
not
the result is the dice is black.
anything else.
Sorry, I just want to get through
Oh
this to see
boy,
if
the place.
if I get
Indeed.
anything from
Of
it.
course not. Eventually, Ravishaw Ice City lost the price war.
I killed the
you
bear.
did what?
I unplugged the bear.
Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money. The taxidermist who made it said it.
Sounds cool.
Alright,
Oh,
moving on.
I totally understand. Anything else?
Last
oh,
thing.
right. I think.
The doorbell with that.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm listening.
I have questions about the
I'm
intercom.
pretty sure it still doesn't work. But sure, what do you want to
Wait,
know? It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA?
Shows from the.
Was Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be.
No, it was something. Whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
It must have been someone who was very electric. Okay.
Pranks
whatever.
can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I
Really?
said, it's quite. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East.
If the Whirling is part of the same building,
This is kind of like my
My
weird thing,
advice,
right?
Why would sleep? I'm still convinced it was.
My money is on electric.
Sure.
Okay, we're out. We're done. We're done.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the... Oh, I can get... Wait, do you have any cursed die?
What do you mean by cursed?
As in cursed as
All
this
right.
area.
How about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
It's a
Great.
deal.
See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else? I'm sorry. I'm a bit overloaded just now.
Alright, cool. Yeesh. I'm gonna give that woman a cursed die. And be like, this is the source. Okay, so she just told me about everything. About why everything is dead. Which is cool.
the barbell waits patiently on
Uh-oh.
the floor.
I didn't
like
mean to
a
do
dog
that.
for
Dang
its
it.
master.
Cam, don't look.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. See? See? This place is cursed.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either. At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Yeah, whatever. Now I'm hurt, physically and emotionally.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice
A
maker.
novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice?
I felt her
Some
aura.
kind of sorcery?
She's
Sometimes
not
they
to
use the
blame.
ankle. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she...
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She doesn't know curse because there's too many inconsistencies. The source is a test every shop. He became okay. Honestly, I don't have an answer yet. There are still leads to be found, like the strange real computer thing. There's another entity, more malignant, pulling on the strings of modern days. Perhaps my travels will cross paths with it.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
It's true. We live in a world nothing ever turns out right. You need to get used to the chaos. Yes, the system must be cleansed of immigrant labor. I'm afraid to the world of revolution. Oh my gosh. Back
You
off.
found a way to fix our entire economic system? Or are you talking about the building?
Oh my gosh. Yes, I call in the spirits of whatever. To banish the curse of a flash disco brilliance. Yes, I despooked it. The curse is definitely gone.
What does that mean? Are you certain? Oh, but who am I to question your methods? All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting. It will be a long time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still, thank you, officer.
Whoa,
Truly,
that worked.
You've brought a better psycho-emanation to this humble bookstore, and that's no small achievement.
She so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything. It will only last a day or two, a week tops. Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
The shop around you feels ancient suddenly, damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here, and there too. 1,200 meters away on the urban coast. The dark shape of a church is reflected on the water, calling.
Farewell. Why is it telling me to go to the church? Or is it? Anyway, that's all we got for today. I am so lost, dude. I am so lost. Looks like everyone's gonna die in a bloodbath. Because the game won't let me freaking... point me to the right direction. Nothing happened really. Yeah. Seems like everyone's gonna die. Until something comes up. Or I just like, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm going to do.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you feel the faded marks.
Where? There? Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. We should focus on present.
You know what? I'm gonna crash out. How many things do I got? I got 7 points. So here's what I'm gonna do. Shiver, 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 shiver. Okay, I think I have all the shivers right. +1, plus another one. I thought I had one that was like a +2. Okay, so I just have 2 shivers, huh? I'm just gonna brute force this. Just making sure I have everything.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical.
What, the game won't let me level up?
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Nice. This setup inside the camp. Trap. Moral setup in the Zoologist camp. Bathhouse. What do you mean? What cryptozoologist camp? What are you talking about? Oh, it was right here.
This is the last of the trap. Feels light. No locust. No phasmid either. But still.
Look closer
Well,
still.
Bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a real monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy. Messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Someone or something may have messed with
Perhaps
that.
our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist. Or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
You're right, but they still need to know.
Okay. But after that, we get back to our own assignments. We've done a thorough survey of the coast now.
A cold gust of air dries the reeds by the abandoned. The later it gets.
They were just at the area that I left them for. Alright. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? Really? Was I supposed to go in the church? Wait, let me see something.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex.
Yes, what is it?
Came from stained glass windows, doors, whatever. Oh. Nope, nothing. Thought I was onto something. Thought I was onto something. Yeah, Revachol is so cooked, man. Put the pieces together at. Why is that? The pieces together.
The once bright Muriel.
What was it? Encyclopedia. Freaking low. Why is it so low? Encyclopedia, 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 encyclopedia. Da 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 da. Encyclopedia, encyclopedia, encyclopedia. Da da da. I know it was like this hat. Anything else to increase my knowledge of the world around me? Anything that hinders my encyclopedia checks? No.
The once bright Muriel towers. You know a lot about radio. Enough to know you have no idea how or why those boys heard Speed Freaks FM in their heads. Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected under the Coalition Government's Articles of Dominion, Title 14, Article 7C. While an expert might be able to suss it out on their own, a layman like you has no hope. You don't know how it happened, but the stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
What's that?
You know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be? You've even entered the church, met Tiago and Sorna. Some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one, and you were probably right. The ULAN frequency is likely connected to all this.
She's
Ruby,
here.
that isn't a fact yet, but it's a compelling suspicion. Suddenly, there's a sigh carried on the molecules around you, moving
Shut up.
in through.
Shut up.
She's down there.
Shut up.
Okay. Why?
Ever since I woke up, maybe it's before, I've been getting these strange cold spells.
Good, good. Yes, cold spells. So basically,
Call it a gut
so
feeling.
how do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
Alright. There's a ladder next to the sign. Perhaps we can climb it, even into the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
I'm sorry, what?
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Even I saw the ladder up there, dude. We needed encyclopedia knowledge just to see the ladder up there? Just like right next to the big billboard?
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Won't hurt to
Oh
try.
yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
Wait. I'm not ready. Let me check the flare. I think I had some shoes with that flare. Oh wait, no. It takes away the flare. There. No, that takes it away. There we go. Well, just a little bit of
The
help.
rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds
Yeah, I gotta
you.
go. Do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear.
All right.
The atoms fading.
I'm ending it after this. Yeah, I'm into the stream.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice, faintly in the air.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Alright, quick save. Wow, this is lame. Anyway, yep, that's it.